Good morning. Let me go ahead and turn you guys sideways. I like it better like that. Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing today? Let's get. Happy. What is today, y'all? It's today, Thursday. Good morning. Good morning. All right. I'm going to go ahead and get my coffee started, get my vitamins. Go ahead and grab your coffee, everybody. Good morning. Let's get this day started. It is a beautiful Thursday. It's a rainy one where I am. So I don't know if I should wear a jacket today or not. We'll see. We'll see. All right, so let's get this party started. Get this started. Yep, get it started. Let's see. Good morning. Y'all come on in. Let me go ahead and get the popping. Unbelievable. I just can't. I cannot. This is too much. Let's see. I say save it. You all don't save it. Oh gosh. Don't y'all hate when this happens? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I am going to add an additional 6 ounces to my coffee this morning because I am already a little aggravated. And not aggravated in a bad way. So what y'all got going on this morning? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. What is Susie Orman talking about this morning? Oh, y'all. We got some stuff we're going to be talking about today. Y'all come on in here. Let's set a spell. Come on in the room. So we can talk about this news, so that we can listen to Alan Edwards talk to us this morning. And I literally am so over. So I have this account that I try to log into first thing in the morning. She playing with me today, and I'm not here for the shenanigans. And I'm really kind of aggravated because I had to do this almost every morning, and I know it's not me. I officially know it's not me. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this coffee. Let's get this day started. Let me tell you what I am going to begin to phase myself out of. I've been reading some ingredients on some of the things that we are eating. And I'm like, y'all, well, dang, what can we have? So let me get my vitamins, y'all. When y'all see me doing all of this, is because I'm trying to keep myself flowing throughout the day. I don't know what anybody else does, but what I will tell you is I try my best to keep going when it comes to my personal health and stuff like that. So I'm excited about this. Good morning, everybody. Y'all come on in this room and let's get some of this stuff popping because we're getting ready to start talking about news and information that you can use. I am actually running reports right now. And yeah, so we popping over here. I'm really I'm impressed with some of the stuff that I'm seeing here. You guys are already checking out brownstoneworldwide.com, and I appreciate you all for that. I'm going to go ahead and share that with you all. Okay, so the official launch is not until September 5th. However, let's see. So wait a minute, what's going on? Check your email to reset your password. Don't you hate when that happens and you like, you're in the middle of doing something and it's like, you gotta be kidding me right now. Here we go. Here it is right here. All right, y'all. So everything that I have is password protected on purpose because of the level of stuff that we go through in terms of running the business. So all of that aside, let's see if I can get in this time. Because I want to share with y'all the news and information that you can use. And then we're going to get to talking. Y'all know me. I just pop on here and I just be like, hey, y'all. Because I'm at home. I'm chilling. I'm, doing my thing. And I just really just enjoy running my mouth and talking about talking about the news, what's happening in the world. And we can officially say that we are getting our news and information from reputable sources, and we are sharing them with you on brownstoneworldwide.com. Okay. We get the news. We like to transpose it directly back to you guys. Where are my, does anybody else take as many vitamins as I do in a day? Or is it just me? So first of all, welcome to the day shift. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all come on in here. We're grabbing our coffee. So I'm going to go ahead and stir up my little coffee. We're going to get going. Okay. All right. I got my coffee. You got your coffee ready this morning? I say, let me know that you're here. I say good morning. Y'all should say good morning this morning. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. So let's share some news. And then I'm going to, while the news is playing, I'm going to grab some ice. Y'all know how ice makes all this noise? Because I like my ice a little chill. So you're going to hear it in the background. But I want y'all to hear what's happening in the news today. Before we get started, before we start talking about Brownstone Worldwide, what's happening, all of that stuff, how you can get your news, your music, your talk, and all of that in one space, in one arena. And I'm excited about that.
President Joe Biden on Wednesday announced his long-awaited plan to deliver on a campaign promise to provide $10,000 in student debt cancellation for millions of Americans.
We will forgive $10,000 in outstanding federal student loans. In addition, students who come from low-income families, which allow them to qualify to receive a Pell Grant, will have their debt reduced to $20,000.
Afghan refugees and migrants living in limbo at a United Arab Emirates facility for nearly a year since being evacuated from Afghanistan held fresh protests this week over what they say is a slow and opaque resettlement process.
Hundreds of Afghans carried banners and shouted for freedom. 2 Afghans in the facility stated, estimating that thousands were still awaiting resettlement to the United States or third countries. Images and videos shared with Reuters showed children, women and men protesting inside the facility in Abu Dhabi, known as Emirates' humanitarian city, with temperatures in the Gulf Arab state reaching 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Harry Michaels reporting.
Britain on Wednesday said it has launched talks with Kyiv over removing barriers on digital trade as part of its effort to support Ukraine following Russia's invasion of the country.
Britain in May removed all tariffs on Ukrainian goods and is now looking to smooth trade in the digital sphere. The UK stands shoulder to shoulder with Ukraine and will use trade as a force to help the country rebuild its modern economy after this barbaric war. Trade Minister Anne-Marie Trevelyan said. Maybe St. James reported.
This is the latest news headlines. A former Louisville detective pleaded guilty in federal court on Tuesday to helping falsify search warrants that led to the killing of Breonna Taylor, a black woman whose death fueled a wave of protest over police violence against people of color. The former officer, Kelly Goodette, entered her plea before the U.S. District Court Judge Rebecca Grady Jennings in a federal court in Louisville, Kentucky, court records showed. Goodette pleaded guilty to 1 count of conspiracy, becoming the first officer to be held criminally responsible for the botched raid. The government of Chilean President Gabriel Boric said on Tuesday it is reviving efforts to pass a bill that would reduce working hours in the country and fulfill a campaign promise. The bill, which aims to reduce a working week from 45 to 40 hours within 5 years, has stalled in Congress since it was introduced in 2017 by then lawmaker and current government spokesperson Camila Vallejo. Boric has given urgency to the bill, a provision in Chile's constitution that forces lawmakers to consider a bill when mandated by the president. Former Twitter head of security Peter Zatko alleged in a whistleblower federal complaint last month that the social media giant had numerous wide-ranging information security system lapses, according to a copy of the complaint made public. According to the complaint, the company prioritized growth over policing spam and bots on the platform, as some employees stood to receive $10 million bonuses based on increasing daily users. In response, Twitter blasted Zatko, who worked for the company from November 2020 to January 2022, saying he was spreading false narrative about Twitter and was fired for ineffective leadership and poor performance. The Internal Revenue Service said it's conducting a comprehensive review of its security systems to make recent threats against IRS employees. Some of the rhetoric comes after many Republican lawmakers and media figures claimed without evidence that the $78 billion being sent to the IRS over 10 years as a part of the Inflation Reduction Act is so more agents can be hired to audit the middle class. In a letter, Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen said the agency is planning on hiring auditors who can enforce the tax laws against high-income Americans and corporations, not the middle class. And that's the latest news headlines. I'm Alan Edwards.
Y'all, there's more news. Let's talk about that. Good morning, everybody. Y'all come on in here. That was Alan Edwards, and he provides the news and information that you can use for KCCR Radio. So we're going to be going over some news and information that you can use this morning, and hopefully you all will head on over to brownstoneworldwide.com and provide your feedback to us in regards to let's see, in regards to, hang on, folks. In regards to how we looking, how we doing, how you feeling, all of that stuff, you know. Boy, I almost sounded like Kendrick Lamar there, didn't I? Lies. I wish I had that brother's talent. But God gave me the talent that I currently have, and so I'm good with that. So y'all, let's get into some upcoming information so that we can go about our day, because that's really what the day shift is about. Good morning, everybody. Go ahead. Oh, thank you so much. How y'all doing? So we're going to be sharing some news with you all really quick, and it's really important because y'all can head over to brownstoneworldwide.com and you can get the information that I am sharing with y'all. Y'all remember Gary Busey? Y'all remember him? Oh, what is wrong? First of all, let's just talk about this. And I don't like to provide my quote unquote opinion, but some stuff I just have to ask. You know, what do y'all be thinking? I don't understand. So first of all, go somewhere and sit down. So actor Gary Busey denied allegations. Check this out. Denied allegations of sexual misconduct when a TMZ reporter caught up with him at a Malibu gas station on Monday. None of that happened, Busey said, adding later, nothing happened, nothing. It was all false. So Busey told the person recording the footage he was talking way too fast and that he couldn't understand him multiple times. I was not inappropriate at all. I have eyewitnesses there. So New Jersey, police in Cherry Hill, New Jersey have actually charged Busey, who's actually 78 years old, with 2 counts of 4th-degree criminal assault contact, 1 count of criminal attempt, criminal sexual assault contact, and 1 count of harassment related to an alleged incident that took place at a Monster Mania event at a DoubleTree Hotel earlier this month. First of all, Gary, hey, good morning there, sir. I know who that is. How you doing, Doc Black? What y'all got going over there? It's too early in the morning. What you doing up this early over here on the side of the internet streets, brother? What's happening? How you doing? It's so good to see you this morning. Y'all, my glasses are dirty, and I don't like it when my glasses are murky. Let me find my, yes. So I find that, first of all, you 78 years old. What are you doing? Now, I didn't say that you can't live your life. That ain't what I said. I said, what are you doing at 78 years old, even putting yourself in a precarious situation when you already know that right now, when men are being accused, or people period are being accused of any kind of sexual misconduct, the first thing that happens is unfortunately it ends up in the news, especially if you got a name of any kind. Yes. You at work right now? Awesome. Okay. All right. So listen, let's finish up with this and let's talk a little bit. So Busey actually declined to comment on the allegations when reached out by CNN folks here in a phone call on Tuesday. He also declined to say whether or not he had legal representation in the matter. All right, so y'all, first of all, let me just say this. When we do the day shift here in the morning, while I get up here on my chair in my little kitchen, it's because I'm trying to provide information that you probably won't hear because you're rushing, you're trying to get through your day, you're trying to get home like, John Powell here. It's really about, I'm trying to catch my bearings, y'all, because this coffee is calling my name. She's saying, hey, girl. So y'all go to brownstoneworldwide.com. We are still in the early phases of getting everything ready, but we are actually seeking, that feedback. All of that is really important. Let's see. So, wealthy New York couple accused of throwing bigoted pool party admits to blatantly racist tweets. What's wrong? See, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, I literally do not understand people. So, you 78, you got a sexual assault charge. Then you got these other people over here. The better half of a wealthy couple in Rochester, New York, owns up to running a blatantly racist Twitter account under various fake names. Dr. Nicholas Nicosia and his wife, Mary, not Karen, Mary, came under fire after throwing a political party, quote, late last month that was allegedly filled with racist and right-wing memorabilia. Billed as the first annual liberal smash and splash pool party, the soiree reportedly mocked the Juneteenth holiday and liberal politicians. Now I'm in my feelings. Okay, so Jared Jones, a black member of the Rochester Fire Department, claims that Captain Jeffrey Criery made him and 3 other firefighters attend the party while on duty. Upon arrival, Jones says he was shocked to see racist imagery, including Juneteenth flags with buckets of Kentucky Fried Chicken underneath them and photos of Democratic politicians on spikes protruding from the ground. Right. Shaking my head. Right. You shaking your head, brother. Right. So the firefighter also claims to have seen a female performer seemingly impersonating Monroe County legislator Rachel Barnhart sexually. Jones filed a notice to sue the city of Rochester and the Rochester Fire Department due to inaction against the captain and the couple behind the party. Criery retired from the department before he could be investigated, according to the New York Post. So y'all, this is actually on brownstoneworldwide.com. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share this to our Facebook page. If you are not a part of Brownstone's Best, I would ask that you go ahead and do that. It's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a thing. It's on Facebook. You just join the group. There you go. We're providing news and information that you can use all throughout the day. Not only that, but you can expect more from us in terms of what's happening with KCCR, the radio station. But if you head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, either on your phone or on your tablet or whatever, you'll literally be able to see the changes as they happen, because I'm actually talking to the web designer. It's early, but he already on it. He is already on it. He's a little team. So yeah, I'm sharing this to Brownstone's Best. You can also find this information on the Brownstone Center and the Sunday brunch. But we're very careful about what we put on the Sunday brunch because it's the Sunday brunch until I decide if I'm going to change it to what my air personality name is. I'm not really sure. But in the meantime, I am really, really, really disappointed. Wait a minute. Okay, so now I'm curious because now I want to see. Let me sip my coffee. Y'all, this is a moment for sipping coffee because what is wrong with people? This is what I don't understand. I don't understand how. However, all the couple managed to do was reveal their seemingly racist ties. Mary admitted to running a Twitter account that spewed out blatantly racist rhetoric under a fake persona. But before I do that, in full disclosure, I do have a Twitter parody account that operates under a veil of persona. And I have blatantly made racist comments under that persona. In other words, she don't care what you think about her. She don't give a damn. She ain't messed up about it, as my dad would say. And then he would end with this: do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? They don't care, y'all. They do not care. They are not messed up about what you think or how you feel or if you in your feelings. But how dare the chief of this fire department make his attendees or his employees attend this event on the clock? That is enough right there. But of course, he's going to retire. Good morning, y'all. Come on in here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's your girl, Paulette. I am the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, KCCR Radio, the Brownstone Center, and mybrownstoneliving.com, where you can get merch. That's coming soon, y'all. All right. So just wanted to kind of put that out there. The Nicosias deny being racist and claim the allegations are an unfortunate, misconstrued portrayal of our family by uninvited guests to our home. No, oops, we got caught. How about that? How about that? So the couple's attorney, Corey Hogan, doubled down on their claims, saying they were nice and welcoming to Jones and other firefighters. Yeah, so you could show them who you are, period. And y'all think it's okay. So I really want y'all to head over to, this is unbelievable. Y'all should see some of her, some of the stuff that She's posted on her Twitter account, on this fake Twitter account that she has, calling it her persona. Facts, right? They just showing you who they are. It's just as simple as that. This don't make no sense, y'all. Oh my Lord, this is what they think about us. This is honestly what they think about us. 5 weeks before school, and RCSD has 352 teacher vacancies. Maybe they should post the job as a zookeeper. That's what she says. Right. These people have no shame whatsoever. You are correct, Doc. None at all. They don't care. They messed up about nothing you got going on. They don't care. And so now, give me $1. It's a caricature of a black. Breonna Taylor should be alive today, says attorney General Merrick Garland in announcing federal charges against 4 current and former Louisville police officers. MSM poison will bring up St. Daniel 321 dry spell. You see, need to keep that hate alive. We are in a racist police brutality dry spell, so let's stir it up, courtesy of MSM poison. Oh, she off the chain. What them council folks been eating? Lordy, look at them days, big as barns. Even that hand lady. I don't even understand. Y'all should see some of this imagery. And the best way that you can see the imagery is to literally go over to Brownstone's Best, and the link is actually there. I am absolutely floored. And I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be, because this is what they do. Good morning, Amina. Where you finna go? You finna go to school? You are? Well, y'all, good morning. Once again, it's your girl Paulette. I'm the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide. BrownstoneWorldwide.com is live, but we're still working out a lot of different things. You can absolutely go ahead and check it out right now. My job right now is, this is the day shift. This is where we grab our coffee, we listen to the news, and we share news, right? And then you all get an opportunity to communicate back with me. So how about that? If you want to. So booking.com scam. Tourists descend on North London private home. Oh my. All right. So did y'all know that the war between Russia and Ukraine has been going on for 6 months? Did y'all know that? Okay. So Verizon got a new plan, y'all. Oh no, I got one coming to me today. I can't wait. I'm going to be sitting outside at the post at my little mailbox going, looking down the street to see if it's on its way. All right, let me stop being silly. All right, so first things first, let's talk about Verizon's new plan. Then we're going to get over and start talking about, let's see. Verizon has brought back its unlimited data plan. Why? What? I don't understand. I'm confused. So let all right. Verizon stock actually fell 1.5% in early trading Monday, and it's now down about 10% so far this year, making it the Dow's worst performer. Verizon's move is a clear sign the company has to pull out all of the stops to remain competitive with wireless rivals like AT&T and T-Mobile. Very interesting article. Let me just go ahead and pull this down and take a look. Yeah, I saw this last night and I thought, well, wait a minute. Well, what's going on? But what they're doing is they have to stay competitive. If Verizon is not careful, what's going to end up happening is they're going to find themselves in precarious situations where they're going to have to, maybe partner or joint venture with some other folks. Okay. All right. Let's head over to what hit the news. So Vanessa Bryant and co-plaintiff win Kobe Bryant crash photos trial. The jury actually awards her family $31 million, and not just her family, but the other people, because what happened is in the wreckage, some of the firefighters and those people that were the first responders on the scene literally were taking pictures and they were sharing that information. And I don't blame her. I would have sued too. It's enough to lose your husband and your daughter, but for you all to literally take photos and share those. So an attorney finally put a number behind Vanessa Bryant's invasion of privacy lawsuit against Los Angeles County and is seeking $75 million for the grieving widow and her co-plaintiff. And on Wednesday, a jury awarded $31 million in damages. So Bryant was awarded $16 million in damages, and Chris Chester was awarded $15 million after the Los Angeles County Sheriff and fire departments were found liable for infringing on their rights and sharing crash site photos. That is ridiculous. Ridiculous. So Vanessa was in Los Angeles federal court Monday for the 9th day of the trial over the graphic crash site photos taken of her late husband and daughter, Kobe and Gianna Bryant. Grammy Award-winning singers Monica and Sierra sat behind Vanessa as she listened to the testimony from Captain William Yeager, an internal affairs officer with the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department. November New York Post reports. Vanessa has walked out of the courtroom during previous trial dates after becoming emotional while listening to details about the photos that were taken and shared of the NBA star and their daughter. This is what's disgusting about this to me. Isn't it enough that she's already lost her husband, lost her daughter, and she's here raising their children alone? She's a widow. Then you guys have to go ahead and post pictures. Here's what I don't understand, and I need you all to get this. People are people. I don't care if you're making millions of dollars or if you make $5. At the end of the day, we're all human. We all have feelings. We all have emotions, and we matter. So someone who took those photos should literally, number one, they should lose their job and they should not be able to get any kind of anything in the field that caused this unfortunate incident to occur. So an attorney for Vanessa's co-plaintiff, Chris Chester, was the first lawyer to put an amount on what they feel the city should pay the plaintiffs. USA Today reports Chester's attorney, Jerome Jackson, asked for up to $2.5 million each for their past 2.5 years of emotional distress, with an additional $1 million for each year of their future distress. 40 years for Bryant and 30 for Chester. How about that? Okay. All right. And you know what? At the end of the day, it's unfortunate, but they should have. They absolutely should have. They absolutely should have $31 million. And you know what? You can't put a price on that. You really can't. But they should be called to the carpet on that. Y'all, let's go over to brownstoneworldwide.com and let's head over to our sports category and let's see what's happening. New York Giants lose promising W.R. Colin Johnson to torn Achilles. Oh, here comes football season. Here it comes. Oklahoma City Thunder rookie Chet Holmgren undergoing tests for foot injury suffered at Pro-Am. Los Angeles Lakers finalizing deal to acquire Patrick Beverley from Utah Jazz. Interesting. Okay. And what we know and don't know about the PGA Tour's upcoming challenges. So the PGA Tour, I think, is coming here, if I'm not mistaken, to Atlanta. Let's see, PGA Commissioner. And so I like golf. Don't y'all judge me. Don't y'all judge me this morning. Don't do that. Don't do that. So y'all, while we're doing all of that, let's pause just for a minute and let's talk about a couple of things that are happening here at KCCR Radio. So first of all, thank you. I want to give a big shout out to all of the people, the small businesses that have been a part of the Black Business Month celebration that we've been doing all month here at KCCR and Brownstone Worldwide, where we have literally been interviewing Black businesses. You guys, literally, let me tell y'all what happened. So it was always supposed to be for August. And here's what ended up happening. Y'all kept scheduling. And what I didn't do was I did not check to see whether or not, oh my God, this is all my fault. So I didn't check to see whether or not I had blocked off the rest of the year. It was actually still open and you guys kept scheduling. So I was like, oh, well, they're coming through. And I thought it was going to slow down. Y'all, we booked until October. I literally had to turn it off. But what we have realized in this is that there is room for Black businesses to literally be heard. And so we're going to continue. We are no longer calling it just Brownstone's Best Business Interview. We are calling it Brownstone's Best Business Review. And that is where Black businesses of any size are going to be able to come in and set a spell with me and with Cullen of Cullen's Corner. And we are going to be interviewing you and your business. The difference here with what we're providing is a wonderful service so that people that are watching and paying attention and listening to our podcast and watching the stream, you guys are going to literally see the truth. You're going to hear the truth. We do like a pre-interview before we actually start with you guys and we go live with your interview. We want to know the good, the bad, the ugly. The reason why I say that is because I have had enough of the glitz and the glamour and the lies that we're seeing on social media. We want everybody to believe that it is super, super, super easy and all you have to do is post a couple of glamorous pictures and that's your business. We're not talking about what happens behind the scenes. The days that you get up and you ask yourself, what the heck am I doing? The days that you get up and you say to yourself, is this really worth it? Why don't I just go ahead and get a 9 to 5? No. And so those are some of the things that we literally ask people during the interview process is, what can you tell Black business entrepreneurs? Black entrepreneurs, what can you tell people that want to go into business for themselves? What can you tell us? Tell us the truth. I want to know about those days when you don't know how in the world A and B is going to equal C. I want to know about those days when you have to rob Peter to pay Paul so that you can get to the next phase. I want to know what you do to connect to people so that you won't have that happen again. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that at all. And so with Brownstone's Best Business Review, we're talking to Black business owners so that we can get the truth out of them and their successes and the joys and their whys. Why have they chosen to be business owners rather than being on somebody's 9 to 5? And so what if you still are on somebody's 9 to 5? We need to stop lying to people and pretending that things aren't happening behind the scenes. I think that's one of the reasons why I like what I do in terms of Brownstone Worldwide and KCCR, because I'm always in my home. Now, sometimes you will see us at the store, right? And you'll also see me at my full-time gig because I actually do have one, okay? Things are starting to slowly pop, but at the same token, I have to be realistic and I still have things that have to be paid, right? Okay, so, and honestly, at the end of the day, it ain't cheap running this sucker. I'm gonna tell you that. Okay? So let's see what's happening. First of all, let's have our sip of coffee. Y'all see that? It says thankful. And that is Woodstock, y'all. I just had to share that with y'all because this is one of my favorite mugs. I bought this at a set at Marshall's last year. They were on sale for $4.99 each. And I had to get this cute little mug because I am thankful. I am thankful for everything that I have in my life right now. And I'm continuing to be excited and joyous. We're going to talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. Because, of course, with Brownstone Worldwide and also KCCR, we're going to be providing you with events and other things that you can have that you can do with the Brownstone. So PGA Tour Commissioner Jay Monahan announced another series of sweeping and lucrative changes Wednesday ahead of the season-ending Tour Championship at Eastlake Golf Club. It is an ongoing battle with the LIV Golf for the best players in the world. The PGA Tour committed another $146 million to its players in an attempt to keep them. I ain't know that. I ain't even know that. Didn't even know that. So what's happening in the world, y'all, over at Brownstone Worldwide? Well, let's go ahead and find out. I'm tongue-tied today. So South Korea literally signs a $2.25 billion deal with Russian nuclear company. I'm sorry, what? Let's head on over and find out what's going on, shall we? All right. So South Korea has signed a $3 trillion deal with a Russian state-run nuclear energy company to provide components for Egypt's first nuclear power plant. Okay, why don't y'all just go ahead and say that? Come on now, quit playing with me. 3 cop groups filed lawsuit to prevent civilian oversight of police conduct. Why am I surprised about that? Why am I not surprised? That's unusual. 8 years after Michael Brown's death pushed the St. Louis region front and center into the national debate over police accountability. That's the thing? I don't understand. Y'all, you know what? Let's go into entertainment because I cannot. All right, moving on. Bear with me just a moment, guys. So listen, here's what I need you guys to do. First of all, you are currently paying attention to, watching to, listening, all of that cool stuff to the Day Shift on KCCR Radio at the Brownstone Center. And also, let's see, I'm going to go ahead and bear with me just a second. I need to grab your channel. All right, so one of the things that I definitely wanted to talk about, so shout out to DeCarlo Collins. He went live last night on Brownstone Worldwide, and we are actually live on YouTube as well right now. So go ahead on over there and like the page, share this information with other people. And yes, DeCarlo Collins was live yesterday, and he talked about all of the things that we have coming down the pipe for the Brownstone. So we're excited about that. We're excited about you all having an opportunity to become potential contributors. We are taking contributors at this time. Please know that. Also, if you are interested in sponsorship, you're interested in contributing your donating to the cause or anything like that, we do have a contact us page, and you can reach out and you can submit your information directly to us so that we can get back with you about what it is that you are requesting. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and talk a little bit more about what you guys can expect for the upcoming launch. So a couple of things. Number one, when I say launch, what I mean is let's start a soft launch. Let's go through and see how the site is going to run, how much power we can put behind it before she says, "Uh-oh," right? And we want to make sure that you are continuing to get all of the things that you need. So I am going to be sharing. What is this? Y'all, I'm so confused right now. Hang on. Oh, no. I don't want to play anything. I forgot. I'm on Facebook. I am not on Bigo. I'm really not. I'm really not. So I got to be careful. So let's go back over to the home page. Oh, let's go to entertainment. I want to see what's going on in the news. Okay, before I actually start this day. Okay. Let's see. Entertainment. Oh, you're wild. Let's see. Fabulous and Jim Jones connect for Rich Hustle single. I don't know why that doesn't bother me. Like I'm not moved. Maybe it's because I'm not a big fan of Jim Jones. Not to say that I don't think that he's talented. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is what are we doing? YouTube to show ads educating users how to fake news. What? The pilot scheme will run in Eastern Europe to help combat disinformation about the Ukrainian refugees and other things. Okay, so yeah, I could definitely see y'all wanting to share that information because it is kind of disconcerting. Elon Musk subpoenas Jack Dorsey ahead of a Twitter court battle. So first of all, I remember when this first happened and Elon Musk was like, I'm going to buy Twitter. And in my head, I said, no, you're not. Elon Musk is having fun. Do y'all understand that? He is having fun. His entire existence is about how much fun he can have. He's doing all of the things. And you know what? Whenever you're doing all of the things and you are having fun, guess what you're never going to do? You're never going to get it done. Let that sink in. And are we supposed to get everything done? I don't know. So good morning. Good morning to all of you all who are joining us this morning for the day shift. This show is going to again air later on today on KCCR Radio, the Brownstone. So I just kind of wanted you to know that. Let's see. So let me head back over to the Brownstone and let's get it popping over here. So another thing that I think is really interesting is this Jennifer Lopez. She ought to be ashamed of herself for this, but Jennifer Lopez is actually facing backlash after marrying Ben Affleck, their second wedding, at his plantation style estate. Now, if y'all remember, let me put a little bit of spin on this. Ben Affleck literally found out that his hey, good morning. Yes, he's a whole nut. So let's talk about Ben Affleck and then this morning. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez are under fire for seemingly waiting 20 years to get married at his plantation-style home in Georgia. Here's what you need to know. You need to know this is the same man, you ready? Who on he got a whole season of Finding Your Roots canceled in 2015 due to his desire to hide his slave-owning ancestry. So his family owned slaves back in the day, right? And he decided to marry his Puerto Rican wife at his estate, which was built to resemble a plantation. Let me just turn all the way around. What? Yeah, they got canceled behind this. So J-Lo and Affleck tied the knot for a second time on Saturday. This past Saturday, this time the couple enjoyed a larger wedding joined by family and friends. After their first wedding in Las Vegas, Bennifer exchanged their vows at the Argo Stars 87-acre compound outside of Savannah, Georgia. Several A-listers were in attendance for the wedding that had a strict all-white dress code. While many have been applauding the Hollywood couple for rekindling their flame after calling off their initial engagement 20 years ago. Make America Great Again. She crazy. I guess. Honey. All right. So while many have been applauding the Hollywood couple for that, Affleck hosted the lavish ceremony at his plantation-style home that was put on the market for $8.9 million in 2018. So they actually lowered the prices to 7.6. Home was built in 2000 by Atlanta-based architect James Strickland to resemble a southern plantation. That's creepy. It also includes a 10,000 square foot guest house and equestrian facilities. Even more disturbing findings reveal that the home is built on land owned by a slave owner and plantation manager Roswell King. One social media caught wind of J-Lo's plantation hosted wedding. They ripped her and that Bronx block she made a hit song about to shreds. Plantation style weddings are just as sick and inappropriate as slave quarter Airbnbs. Okay, they must be called out. Also, J-Lo is now officially a white Latina. No one with a real black abuela would co-sign this Gone with the Wind BS. So they letting her have it. So we don't know what's in her ancestry, but at the end of the day, that's really disconcerting that they would actually do that and put that into their wedding vows. I don't understand. It's kind of creepy. What parents need to do to keep their kids offline? LeBron, Serena, and other Nike stars champion equality. So let's look at this, you guys. For those of you all who are just joining me, it's your girl Pauletta. I'm the owner and founder of Brownstone Worldwide, which houses KCCR Radio Brownstone Center. And then also, she's a brown girl, Nicole. You think so? Really? Do tell. You think so? I don't know. She probably got a little black in her. The company on Sunday, we're talking about Nike, launched a star-studded short film titled Equality to mark Black History. I want to read that one. All righty. So let's go back to our home and to our top stories. Again, I'm on Brownstone Worldwide. And let's talk about what you need to know to keep your kids safe online. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Join the party. We're just literally sitting here. I'm having a cup of coffee. I'm going to be taking my vitamins here shortly. And then we're going to be starting our day here at the Brownstone. So one of the things that I definitely wanted you guys to know is thank you so much for those of you all who have been consistently connecting with us here at the Brownstone while we are transitioning over to brownstoneworldwide.com, which houses everything that we have. So if you head over to the website, you'll notice that we have Brownstone Worldwide, changing the narrative. What do we mean by changing the narrative? Well, you're going to hear it directly from me. I am over somebody else telling our story. We have a platform where we can tell ours. So one of the things that we have heard this morning by literally perusing through Brownstone Worldwide is that there are people out there who are in the business of just being plain old racist and having their ideas about who we are and helping to spew that and to continue to spew that is literally somebody else telling our story. And we definitely need to take the power back and start telling our story in our voices. That's not to say that other people aren't doing it. But if I can contribute and I can make a difference in how we are seen as a people, I'm absolutely here for it. How about that? Don't ask me what I'm doing right now. I couldn't tell you. I'm sitting here, I'm talking to you, I'm having a cup of coffee. Okay. I'm making a cup of coffee. Right. So I just really think that you guys need to understand what we are currently working on, what we're working towards, and how this is going to impact you if you allow it to. If you come into this space, y'all, we are definitely in the business of making sure that we have, that we're providing all of the things. Okay. And I'm talking about media. I'm talking about news and information that you can use. And also, here's something else, contributing information. So if you happen to be one of those folks who have information that you want to share with the outlying Brownstone Worldwide community, I encourage you to head over to brownstoneworldwide.com, choose the contact us form, and the drop down will indicate contributor, and you'll go ahead and put that information in there so that we can go ahead and reach back out to you as we continue to grow. I think that everybody should be excited about that particular thing because it's pretty cool. I'm just here. I'm here for all of it. And you can be a part of it as well. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and let's talk about, bear with me just a second. I'm going to scroll down. So what I'm doing while I'm talking to you guys I'm just checking the news. I want to make sure that things are flowing as they should, because we're literally going to be moving on to the next phase of the build out of the website. And so I'm kind of looking at it while I'm talking to you guys and making sure that all of the links are there. Now, another thing that's on Brownstone Worldwide is, of course, our breaking news segments. There is a place here, you'll see it says add article, where you have to actually be a contributing writer in order to get a login to do that. We also have our other useful links to mybrownstonerliving.com. And then we also have Brownstone News Service, where we literally provide a news service to radio stations. So we have that available as well. Okay, and that would be for people who really don't have the budget for, to have a full-time news service available to them. Y'all, this coffee is everything. Let's talk about that. All right, now let's talk about also what else is in the news. Let's talk about the Uvalde residents' interviews. Residents of Uvalde, Texas, speak to Fox News after the school board fired police chief Peter Arredondo following the mass shooting at Robb Elementary School. So the Uvalde School District fired police chief Pete Arredondo on Wednesday, that was yesterday, 3 months after 19 children and 2 teachers were killed in the Robb Elementary School mass shooting. The Board of Trustees meeting was attended by dozens of grieving community members who have criticized Arredondo for not ordering officers to act sooner, right? He should have acted sooner. Okay, there were people that were actually able to get into the facility, and then when they did get to the grounds, they actually kept people from going inside to help their children to get out and those kinds of things. Fox News' Ashley Serrano spoke to Uvalde residents in the wake of the ousting. She spoke to Vincent Salazar, whose 11-year-old granddaughter was killed in the shooting. We got a bittersweet victory, and it was good. But like I said, the fight has just begun. And here's the hard part, y'all. The hard part is those babies aren't coming back, and those 2 teachers aren't coming back. It's not happening. Okay? So is it a victory? To some degree. Okay? So I say, if you did not give up your job, give up your badge. There you go. That's what they're saying. And so if you want more information about that, head on over to Brownstone Worldwide, where we are literally changing the narrative on how we are seen. So there you go, folks. My time is up today. Of course, I'm going to come back and hang out with you all this evening. Why? Because today is Cullen's Corner. Y'all, this evening we are going to have Cullen's Corner Hot Topics with myself, Tony Sanchez, who is one of our DJs from KCCR Radio. And we also have the Carlo Collins of KCCR Radio. He is one of our hosts. And the man of the hour himself, Cullen Carey. We are going to be coming to you guys this evening for Cullen's Corner. You don't want to miss it. It's available on all of our platforms, so we're excited about that. And what I will say is that we got a lot of stuff that is coming down the pipe, and so I'm here for all of it. I want to thank you guys for coming to hang out with me this morning. It is officially 8:01, which means that Cullen is probably going to follow suit behind me. So big shout out to him for that. And then again, this evening, Cullen's Corner is going to air. So I want you guys, hang on. And I definitely want to do this. Let me see. I'm going to go ahead and share. Let's see if it's here. Is it here? Is it here? Is it here? Yes. I want to share with you the Cullen's Corner opening. Let's see this. Let's see if this is it. Yeah. No, that's not it. That's old. Where is my banner? Oh, here it is. Duh. Here it is. Y'all ready? I'm going to share it with y'all. So you guys, we're going to see you this evening for Cullen's Corner, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm sorry, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Ooh, I'm tongue-tied this morning. But anyway, you guys, it's been real. I'm excited for everything that is happening with Brownstone Worldwide. We will see you guys this evening for Collins Corner. In the meantime, head on over to Brownstone Worldwide and get acclimated to the website before the actual launch. We're excited about that. We want you guys to continue to connect with us. And there are 3 things that I always say to each one of you as we prepare for the day. Are you ready? Number 1, love your life. It is the only one that you have. Live your life to the fullest and enjoy and embrace every single experience. And lastly, breathe through every single moment. I will see you guys later on in the day. Don't forget the Hot Lunch Mix at 12 noon on KCCR Radio. Where can you grab it? You can head over to KCCR Radio, the Brownstone, on Brownstone Worldwide. The link to it is literally on the top of the site, or you can just go ahead and download the KCCR, the Brownstone app. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. It's your girl Paulette. It's been real. I'll see you later. Bye.